Welcome to Flash Tutorial Request 128, Play Against the Computer. When you finish this tutorial, actually there's going to be two of them, when you finish them you'll be able to make a game something like this. Game will start in 3, 2, 1. This side is the user, this side's the computer. And it's a race to get these in. Now it sounds really simple, but the techniques is what you're learning. In that case, the computer won. I'll do it this time, and the player will win, because I'll go faster. You can make it more complex. And 1. Whoops, get in there. Oh, I might lose. 2. Oh, here it comes. 3. You win. And to make this easier for me, I already have on my YouTube two videos. They're in a playlist titled Flash by Request, and they're Flash Tutorial Request 71 and 72, Drag Drop Mix, Part 1 and Part 2. So this is Part 2, and that's where I'm going to start from. Right here. So I want to have this so that the computer is over in this side and the player is in this side. So I'm going to take and move these items. Let's start with the bowl. The bowl is this one here. Unlock the bowl and unlock the targets and the mix. 1, 2, 3. So those got to be unlocked. Highlight them and drag them down here. Lock them all. Unlock these 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Highlight this one. Bring it up here. Highlight this one. Bring it up there. Now, lock them all again. I want this one here, ingredient 3, ingredient 2, ingredient 1, and the bowl. Come up here, right click, select all. Right click, copy that. So I'm copying all these ingredients and this bowl. Open the library. Down here, make a new symbol. Make sure movie clip is selected and call it Computer Mix. COMP, capital MIX, shift underscore MC. Okay. And now we're inside that movie clip. And right click, paste in place. And I'm just going to drag them up here. So now these are in the same position as they are for the user. Call this layer the bowl, BOWL. Insert 3 layers, 1, 2, 3. Call this ingredient 1, ING1. Ingredient 2, ING2. And ingredient 3, ING3. Make sure all the layers are unlocked. Select this ingredient 1. Right click, cut it. Select ingredient 1, frame 1 here. Right click, paste in place. Select this one, right click, cut it. Select ingredient 2. Right click, paste in place. And select this ingredient 3. Cut it. And right click, paste it in place. Lock them layers. Select the top layer, insert a layer. Call it cursor. CUR. Now, I got a black stroke, and let's make a gray fill. Sort of a grayish color. There. That's too dark. That's better. Pick up the rectangle tool make a little rectangle, make a second little rectangle, pick up your selection tool. If you want to make this bigger, it might be easier to do. There it is. Make that 200%. Click there and you get that little right angle. Drag that into about halfway. Click there, drag that into about halfway. And that turns into a triangle. Select it and stick her on top of there. Now I want this to be about the same size as this cursor. Free transform tool. Highlight it. Hold your shift down and I think that's good. Highlight it again. Get that arch and tilt it. So there's my cursor for my computer. Back to 100%. And I want this cursor, selection tool. I want this cursor down here beside the bowl. Go up to the 30 frame, insert a keyframe. Select all these 4. Insert keyframes. Make sure the only one that's unlocked is the cursor. Select frame 30, highlight it, drag it up and put it in there. Right click on the line, create a classic tween. Come up to 60, right down, insert keyframes. This time unlock ingredient 1. So I got the ingredient 1 unlocked and I got the cursor unlocked. Select the both of them, drag them right down into the bowl. Make a classic tween here, make a classic tween here. So now I've hit my enter a couple times, goes up, brings that one down in the dish. It's in the dish, now we want it to disappear. So forget ingredient 1, click here, insert a keyframe. We don't need ingredient 1 anymore. Click here, down these 3, insert keyframes, and select the ingredient line, insert one, and call it the mix, M-I-X. Mix. Convert this to a keyframe. Convert to a keyframe. Now, go to the library, open it up. Ingredient mix 1, movie clip. Highlight that, copy that. Back to my movie clip for my computer mix. Select that frame, right click, paste, and drag that down into the bowl. And you can use your arrow keys. There we go. That's good. Now we got to go up and get that other. So let's do the arrow first. Go up to 90. Okay, now we're going to go up to frame 90. I need the cursor in the mix. Insert keyframes. Don't need ingredient 1. I want these 3. Insert keyframes. Now this time on the cursor frame, just make sure the cursor is the only thing selected and drag it up to ingredient 2. Click here, make that a classic tween. Sit there. Okay, go up to frame 120. Those 2, insert keyframes. These 3 again. Insert keyframes. Make sure that the mixer's locked. The only things I want unlocked are the cursor and ingredient 2. Select them. drag it down into the pot. Create a classic tween here. Create a classic tween here. Now we come here, these two, insert keyframes. I don't need ingredient 2 anymore, just these two, insert, oops, these two, insert keyframes. Now we're going to go up and get that other one. Go up to 150, these two, insert keyframes. These bottom two, insert keyframes. I'm having trouble inserting these keyframes. Now, select the cursor again. That's the only thing I got selected. Everything else is locked. Take it up to here. Create a classic tween. Come up to 180 on these two. Insert keyframes. On these two, insert keyframes. Make sure ingredient 3 and the cursor is unlocked. Highlight them, bring that down. Insert classic tween here. Insert classic tween here. This one, insert keyframe. This one, insert keyframe. I got something else to straighten out here. I don't need that anymore. And this one, keyframe. Now, I think I have some things left out, but let's just hit my enter a couple times. Goes up, brings that one down. Goes up, brings that one down. I didn't change colors there. And I didn't change colors there. Okay, good. So let's find out where that is. So here's good, where I bring the purple down, so-called purple. That's good. Up here, I'm going to pick up that green, and here, right here on the mix, on this frame right here, either one of those, I got to change that mix to the mix 2. So lock the layers, select the mix layer. Open here, you want ingredient 2 mix. Highlight that, copy that. Open up that computer mix. And right on here where it should change, for the second one comes down. In my case, it's 120. Right there. I'm going to right click, paste in place. And now I'm going to highlight this to get rid of that blue one. Delete and bring this one down here using my arrow keys. Then the green disappears. Now you see that, how that is brown there and it's not brown there, because what we did was we made this we made these tweens after. So let's do something here. Let's click here and remove these frames. Now I can here insert keyframe. Here I can insert a keyframe. And here insert a keyframe, and now I gotta insert a blank keyframe, and now I gotta go get that mix 3. Open up the library, mix 3, copy that, computer mix, select there, insert, paste in place. Use your arrow keys if necessary. And let's hit the enter. Goes up, brings that one down. Goes up, brings that one down. Goes up, brings that one down. Now all I want to do is put that on scene 1. Go back to scene 1. Make sure all the layers are locked. Select the top layer. Insert layer. Computer mix. COM. Computer, capital MIX. And select that frame 1. Open the library. And drag that there. And let's just see how this looks. Test movie. It's doing its business. I think that's enough for this tutorial. My voice is going. There's going to be a follow-up. It'll be Flash Tutorial Request 129. Play Against the Computer Part 2. Make sure you save this FLA. Hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn. Lost my voice.